Hello everybody. Till now we have put up enough amount of time in understanding the design guidelines. Those are there. What are the things that should go, or what are the things that one should keep in mind while or before starting the design of that particular visualization as such, right? We understood the importance of the context. We try to understand the WS questions. Those are related to the context. We try to understand what are the different types of visualization those are present over there, and how we can make use of those particular visualizations over there, what type of graphs we can avoid. Okay, and another thing that we learned about that thing, how to get rid of the clutter. First, how to identify the clutter and how to declutter the visual that you are crafting for a particular situation as such. And in the last lecture we also try to get understanding about the usage of the pre-attentive attributes, right? How those are helping you to focus your audience's attention on a particular point that you want, or a particular story point that you want to convey as a part of that particular visual that you are designing over there. So let's go ahead and try to see how this thing can be applied end to end over there. Okay, let's say a scenario is like that. A startup company is there and they are trying to launch up a new product into the market. Okay, and for deciding the price of that particular product, right, they have carried out some market survey over there, and for the competitor products, right, they have gathered some pricing related information over there, and using that particular information they have drafted a particular kind of visual over there. And now it's you have been appointed on that particular task, or that data has been made available to you, and you have been asked to provide a suggestion or a recommendation for the launch of that particular new product from there. Okay, so maybe very initially when they provided that information, right, a simple visualization like this is presented over there. Okay, so what it's showcasing basically, right, there are certain 5 products those are present in the market already, and in respective years, right, 2008 to 2014, what were the prices, average price of that product that was recorded over there. Okay, and now the title is present over there, average retail price per product per year, or and observation has been done that price has declined for all products on the market since the launch of product C in 2010. Okay, so now a basic visualization is spread, so it has a observation at the top as a title. Subtitle is present, what information is basically getting showcased as a part of this visualization. Y-axis is there showcasing the average price, x-axis is there showcasing the different products those are present in the market, the competitors. The legends are there, 2008, the years, because we are capturing the average prices of the products for different years over there, and a lot of colors are used in associations to with those years over there. Okay, this is a starting point that has been given. So let's go ahead and see that how we can use, or how we can do a makeover of this particular visualization in order to convey different observation to our audiences, and which are matching to their the questions, those questions they have in mind over there, the answers they are trying to go get with the help of this data, and the visuals those are plotted for that purpose over there. Okay, so now let's go ahead. The 4 lessons that we have learned over there, right? The context related stuff, the selection of the visual medium, the third thing about the decluttering, and the fourth thing about the usage of the pre-attentive attributes over there, right? Let's go ahead and see that how we can make utilization of those lessons when we are doing the makeover of this particular visualization. So the first thing that comes in, right, the context is very important. We have seen the 3 WH questions those are associated with who, what, and how. Who are the stakeholders, what they are trying to get out of your visualization, or what you want to convey to your audiences through the visualization, that is the thing, and how you are going to achieve with that one, right? What is the data that is available, and how you are going to figure out, or how we are going to find out the observations with the help of that particular data. So these are the 3 WH questions for which you should have understanding before starting any of the visual design as such. So now we have the understanding about the stakeholder. The vice president of the company or the higher management of the company is interested in determining the cost of that particular product, and for that purpose they have made you the data that is available for the competition for different years over there. Okay, so having understanding about this thing, Now go ahead and put up the question, right? Whatever the basic visual that has been drafted over there, right? Whether really the choice of the visualization is correct or not. Because very first question what will come, you are having a time element in your visualization, right? Yearly average product price is presented over there. So then really that whatever bars we presented for different years, right? Really that makes sense, really it's appealing over there. Should we go ahead or should we think of changing it to something else? Maybe the right choice might be the line chart, right? Because when your people try to see the trend over time, right, the first visual that comes to mind is the line chart. Okay, so let's go ahead and see that what are these questions that we do have in mind. Can those be simplified, or can we get answer to those questions with the different design concept, design guidelines that we have studied in our earlier lectures of that. Okay, so now first thing, what change we have done over there, right? So those if you have seen the earlier visualization properly, right, different colors were used for each of the bar that was appearing on that particular visual over there. So each bar was showing average price for that particular product for a particular year over there, right? So now every color, every bar was trying to was fighting to get my attention over there. So now if that is not the case, right, I am not interested in the each and every average price of a product for a particular year, right, then it makes sense, very much sense for me to de-emphasize that coloring effect at all. Okay, so what I am doing, I am removing as a first step that particular whatever different colors were there, right, those have been removed over there. Okay, so now let's continue. What the title of that particular first visualization was showing, that after 2010 the price of products started decreasing when the product C was launched over there. So now the out of this 2008 to 2014 data, right, we are really bothered about data that was 2010 to 2014. Why? Because launch of that product C has triggered out some change, over there, right? So now I should take enough emphasis on the prices, average prices, those are recorded after 2012, in 2012 or after 2012, right? Because whatever the 3 new products are launched, those are launched after 2010 over there. Okay, and along with that one, I need to take into consideration the prices of the existing product there. Okay, so whatever the A and B products are there, right, those are pre-existing products. So for them, I'm just going to focus on the prices, those are recorded after 2000. So whatever those bars, those are showcasing that kind of data, we are just putting up emphasis on that particular bars over there. Okay, so now the first question that come in our mind when we are looking the information, or when the data has the time element present inside that one, so should we go ahead and convert it into line chart immediately or not, right? The same thing has been done over there. So instead of showcasing those different bars over there, right, all those have been converted into the line charts. So what these line series, those are present over there, those are helping me. For a particular product, I am able to gauge, I am able to find out a trend in the product pricing. So if I look at this particular line series that has been showcased for the product A, right, so what I am able to see that there is some decline. For the product B also, if I just look at those 2008 to 2014 numbers, I am able to do that comparison over there. I am able to find out a trend out of it. But overall, I am not able to figure out any trend over there. Okay, because it's what you are capturing the data differently for each of the product over there. So the question here comes, really I am plotting this data in the right manner or not? Whatever group I have assumed over here, right, really those are playing any role here or not? So let's go ahead and tweak it. Because in earlier visualization, I was not able to extract or I was not able to compare the pricing for different products over there. Within the product for different years, I was able to do it. But across the product, that pricing trend, I was not able to pick out from that particular visualization. So now what is the change that has been done here, right? So, so the group by itself is changed. So there the group by was the product. Now here the group by is your years. And now the products have been showcased, different products, the sales average prices of those products have been showcased as the different series over there. Okay. So now what has happened, right? Now the x-axis is showcasing the time axis. So now I can very easily plot a line chart for that one, or vice versa, as it is related to the time related stuff. The choice of visualization I should be using is the line chart, because it helps me to pick out find out a trend that is associated with that particular timeline that is present in the data set. Okay, that is coming, and for different products now I am effectively making use of the different colors. Okay, so blue or green and whatever red colors, those are there. And now here I am able to do that comparison across the products, right? I am able to see that after launch of product C, really in 2011, that decreasing trend is seen for the existing product A and B. Okay, maybe not able to figure out anything about the product T, because recently it has launched in the market, and it's still showcasing increasing trend in its prices and all that stuff. But still I am able to, with the help of this visualization, now I am able to make out that how the pricing is behaving with respect to the different products those are there over the different years. Okay, the third lesson that we learned, right, that is about the extraneous elements those are present on our visuals, right? Those are the elements which occupies the space, okay, which doesn't help in any manner in order to improve the understanding of that visualization, but rather it increases the mental load, it increases the cognitive load that what your audience has to use in order to get information out of that particular visualization over there. Okay, so now we also understood that how to identify that clutter with the help of the Gestalt's principle of visual perception, and how to get rid of those particular, once those are identified, right, how to get rid of those particular unnecessary visual elements those are present on your visualization. So with this particular step, what we have done, we have tried to use those particular guidelines for getting removal of that clutter. What is the first thing that was done? De-emphasizing the chart title, right? So it was now rendered in a very plain gray shade of the color over there. We are not putting any bold or any other color scheme for that particular title over there. Your x-axis and the y-axis, right, though they are preference, though they are present over there, they are put up into the background, right? What is the simple technique that is used in order to put up these things in the background? It's just a gray color is applied, right, so that your rest of the data points or the rest of the series those are there, those are coming out, because a darker color shade of the gray is used in order to showcase that particular line series over there. The chart borders and the vertical and horizontal grid lines, right, those are unnecessary elements, doesn't do any value addition over, those are also removed. And instead of showcasing the different labels for different products over there, right, because if I want to associate product V with a particular color over there, I need to do that switch between the line series and the legend, and back from the legend to the line series, right? If 2 or 3 line series are present, maybe I will be able to bear up with that mental effort over there, but as and when the number of series will start increasing there, right, so that cognitive load will start increasing. So here it's what the small technique, simple technique that we have used, instead of showcasing the different labels over there, right, we have directly applied that labels on the series itself. Okay, so whatever that line A, product A is there, the series is directly labeled with that particular point over there, and so on for the rest of the products. Okay, so by this way, certain unnecessary elements we identified over there, and we try to get rid of that particular elements from the visual that we plotted over. Now it's time to bring on your audience's attention to a particular point. So what is the different story that we want to convey? What are the observations we have seen, right, while doing this data analysis activity over there? What are the observations we have found out? What are the insights those are there? What inferences those your audiences can get out of this particular analysis activity? Those has to be emphasized, because this is the part that your audience is going to see. They are not going to see what different things that you have done with your data while you were pre-processing it, when you were decluttering it, when you were cleaning it, and all those things. They are not bothered about it. What they will be looking about it, what is the final outcome of that? What is the key message that you want to convey to your audiences, right? So now let's take a look at that particular visual over there. So now what has done, right? Point is said, after the launch of product C in 2010, average retail price of existing product is declined. Okay, it's not true for all the products, because product C, D, E came in existence afterward. But when C came in market, that prices of A and B has shown a declined trend over there. Okay, so that is the way. It's not for all the products that declining trend has been seen. but only for the pre-existing products, that is A and B, this particular trend is seen over there. So that is the one of the important deviation from the very first visualization that we have seen over there. Okay, so now this is the first story point that we have said. With the same example, right? What other point I will say that with the launch of the every product, what's happening? Initially, there is a increasing trend, and afterwards, the prices are falling up. Okay, so in order to bring your audience's attention to that particular point, you are showcasing that at the beginning the increase by the blue color of the usage of the color blue over there, and afterwards whenever the declining stage is coming for in the product life cycle, right, about the prices over there, so those have been effectively highlighted with the help of that black color over there. So what simple strategic use of that color, right, it's telling that story indifferently. So here if you see, the same visual is there. Okay, it's telling some different story. How? By strategic use of that particular color attribute over there. Here the same visualization is there, but it's saying something different. Okay, so now here you can see that what is the power of that particular pre-attentive attributes, those are over there. How you can make effective utilization of that particular pre-attentive attributes over there. With the same visualization, you can convey your observations to the different audiences in an effective manner over there. Having seen this particular thing, right, now you are coming and you are proposing a price range. Okay, so you are saying that the price range is something for existing product, the price range is something 180 to 260, and it will make sense that we can label or we can launch our products somewhere in between middle of this thing, maybe 230 or 220, somewhere around that one. So same visual is used, but now the emphasis is on the current prices of those particular products over there. So those 5 points are showcased over there, and you are just trying to give them a range, a band within which these current prices are fitting up, and what is your recommendation for this particular price range over there. So now here with this particular example, right, we have seen that whatever lessons we have learned till now, okay, so those lessons related to the context, the lessons related to the visual choice of the visual medium, the lesson related to the decluttering, and with respect to the pre-attentive attributes, right, we have seen how those lessons help us to make over the basic visualization that we were having. And then we saw that how it helped us to communicate effectively the different aspect of the story with the help of the same visualization over there. Okay, so with this we'll stop here, and we will continue our discussion about the design of the visualization with respect to some traditional concepts. Those are present in the world of the visualization, maybe affordance, acceptability, and the acceptance related thing, and aesthetic properties. More or less few of them will be related to the design guidelines that we have seen, but let's go and revisit them with the help of the examples. Thank you.